Okay, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it works. That's cool, that's cool. This is the start of a series I'm just calling Ramblets. Because they're not like full things to be like a ramble, but they're bite-sized is what I'm saying. I will have better audio later. But I just wanted to talk about Sour Bill from Wreck-It Ralph because I really like Sour Bill. I like her a lot. I think she's very cool. You may notice that I'm using she, her pronouns for her. That's because that's a girl. And we'll go into it. And we'll go. We will go into her being a girl. Another video. Not this video. I'm not doing that right now because that requires me to analyze King Candy in the way I interpret him. And people are usually not very happy with how I interpret King Candy. So we will do that later. Anyways, I just really like Sour Bill, and I think she's a very fascinating character for what little screen time she has in the film. Like, from the start, we're kind of, led to believe that Sour Bill is just, like, this emotionless henchman with, like, nothing really going on with her. But from the start, you can kind of see that she really is confided in by King Candy, which is very interesting, I think, when you look at King Candy, post watching the movie. My favorite interaction that I feel is gravely missed upon when people talk about King Candy is that he deliberately goes to Sour Bill and asks, "Who is that?" when Vanellope puts her coin into the cup. This, to a degree, implies that Sour Bill has some management in the random roster races, like keeping track of who's what's the word? Keeping track of who's going to race and etc. etc. I imagine her like with all the racers kind of lined up in front of her, and she's got like a little clipboard and she's checking them off. Another thing is, King Candy only goes to the code room when the donut cops are gone. I don't care to learn the names of the donut cops. They're the fucking cops. I hate the cops. Fuck them. And while I think it's an obvious detail that only Sour Bill knows about, King Candy's doings with the code, I just think that's neat. I just think that's cool. I just think it's really cool and horrifying in a way that Sour Bill is kind of stuck in this perpetrator position, where she's deliberately helping King Candy enforce his dictatorship across Sugar Rush, and is also presumably helping him keep an image in the arcade generally itself, practically against her will to a degree, and yet she's still at fault for helping him. But, like, does she have a choice in that matter? In questions like that, it's just so interesting. It's so interesting. She's such an interesting character. And what's so much more interesting about her as a character is that she doesn't know that King Candy is Turbo. She doesn't know any of that. Implied from her dialogue with Ralph, she does not even know that King Candy is not from the game. So, like, just imagine for a second. Just imagine that you're supposedly ever-loving king who you were in servitude for, is telling you that you have to keep this giant secret about the little girl that he fucking tormented, and that you have to help him. Keep doing that. Just keep doing that. Just keep telling lies and shit. Just keep your fucking mouth shut. Just keep your mouth shut. And there's a split of Sour Bill's character. I think this three-way split, so to speak. The monotone demeanor she has, the very emotionless, very, I don't know how to describe it. You know what I mean. Sour. She's Sour Bill. There's also, you know, the loyal servant. She's King Candy's servant, supposedly. That's what she was made to be. And there's also the very scared one. The very scared one that's absolutely mortified running after King Candy, knowing that he's going to the code room to fuck something up. I don't know. God, she's so interesting, and people don't talk about her. I love her so much. I was gonna go somewhere else with this, but I think I have to cut this short, or else it's not gonna be a ramblet. Oh my god, this is 5 minutes long. Okay, bye.
You know what's crazy?
Okay.